Today we're gonna 100% Papa Louie 2 When Burgers Attack, the OG Flash game. And by 100%ing, I mean we have to rescue every customer, defeat every boss, complete every mission, and unlock every achievement. And we need some therapy. The game starts off with Free Burger Day. Everybody loves free food, right? So the place is a bit overcrowded than usual. Just then, some creepy guy shows up and throws something in our tip jar. This opens up a portal and everybody just starts sucking into it. Who the hell wrote this storyline? It makes no sense. Anyway, now we're stuck in Burgerland, and we have to save everybody. So we start our platforming journey by jumping on french fries and collecting coins. These strange lands are inhabited by dangerous creatures, and if you're not careful, they might kill you. These dangerous creatures are tomatoes and onions. Well, these are sorta dangerous, not gonna lie. Shout out to my eyes every time I cook dinner. You can also bounce on enemies to stun them, and if you use your momentum correctly, you can just jump over them without murdering them every time. Oh, did I mention? Yeah, we have to kill mutated burgers as well. They do take a few hits to kill though. Throughout the levels, we also have to collect certain items. For example, for this one, we need 5 Papa Louie coins. Soon enough, we make it to the end of the level and rescue our boy, Taylor. Look how happy they are. Now we use Taylor to rescue another customer, Prudence. And look, she has little doggy. Moving on to level 2, where we again go with Taylor. We can do 2 missions with him. We have to collect these flowers and save another customer. And yeah, we're just climbing ladders and murdering burger guys. And our murdering weapon is the stethoscope. Right, 3 down, 2 left. This level introduces these flying birds. Is that cabbage or is that lettuce? I don't even know. Hey, now we have balloons, and for some reason I can stand on them, but it is a game, so I guess it works. Followed by a fun platforming session, we slide down to the next checkpoint. Man, I love to slide in this game so much. Alright, we have Big Polly. So he comes with a special ability which is to ground pound. He uses his butt to break things, and he can also use this as a murdering weapon. His attack is pretty weird. He throws these pepper bombs, I think, and it's pretty hard to aim them correctly. So I don't like Big Polly because of this reason. Although he can ground pound, but I don't prefer Big Polly. Alright, let's just jump on these guys and rescue another person, Clover. Afterwards, we descend into the second stage with Big Polly, of course, to complete 2 ground pound specific missions. So in this game, every mission requires a special ability to complete it. As we will unlock more and more customers over the course of this run, we will get our hands on more and more abilities. Level 3, now we are in a whole new area. Now we have these switches. Using these, we can open doors. Yeah, science. So new areas also unlock new enemies such as these military onions. We again went with Big Polly because to collect these golden helmets, we need ground pound. Right now Big Polly is our go-to guy. Oh, did I mention? We have moving balloons now. Alright, the last one, and we have rescued Boomer. No, I'm not kidding, her name is Boomer. Anyways, with Boomer, we can now glide. This means we have to revisit level 1 to complete our coin mission. Now, every character in this game that can glide is pretty much broken. Like imagine having someone who just flies over platforms and traps in a platforming game. If someone wishes to speedrun this game, you gotta have Boomer. She's pretty patriotic and carries a Roman candle. It's a bit weak, but hey, who am I to complain? Let's just let Boomer do her booming. Not the weirdest things I've said while playing video games. Our last coin! Yay! That's level 1 completed, and now for level 2, we can rescue Akari by gliding. Fun thing about Akari, she is a banana enthusiast. In level 3, 2 missions require Boomer. Hooray for Boomer! We need to eliminate 11 Burgerzillas and rescue Kahuna. No, not that Kahuna, this Kahuna. And hey, a new achievement. Okay, moving on to level 4, we are gonna use Kahuna for this one, so we can rescue the monocle guy and collect onion coins, and also let's give him a new fit. Damn, that's killing. So you might not like it as much as I do, because there's always a color that attracts you the most. Like whenever I go to buy something, I always end up buying something which has the blue color. Either those be clothes or anything to eat. I obviously try not to do so, but it's just a part of you being human, I guess. So yeah, for the same reason, I like Kahuna's outfit. Let me know in the comments what is the color you just cannot resist. Mine is definitely blue. I love how creative they went with the enemies in this game. Just look at this pickled cucumber slice, which happens to be a worm. Oh hey, I almost forgot, this game also has bosses. Our first one is Sarge, who is basically a thick, grumpy, anthropomorphic onion. He throws pepper bombs, same as Big Polly. We just have to hit him and then he goes all over the place, jumping and bouncing and rolling. I don't know what is wrong with him. It takes 3 hits to end him. And we save a new guy who carries a bag of money and can crawl. I don't know why that is considered an ability, like everybody can crawl, come on. Now with Money Guy, we pay a final visit to the level 2 to complete our last mission, which is to collect coins. Afterwards, I kept revisiting the old levels to complete the crawling missions, and amongst all, we got the Burger Breaker achievement. We saved a mad scientist, and after struggling for an hour on a goddamn maze, we saved Foodini. I feel bad for this guy's back. I've been doing this for the past hour. Moving on to level 5, which is again a new area. It has a lot of yellow, so I'm pretty sure it's Cheeseland. Oh hey, Super Stomper, new badge, let's go. New area means new monsters. And we got Swinging Cheese Guy with Papa's mustache. Ah, don't hurt me. I mean no harm. I glided my way through and accidentally did a little something that wasn't supposed to happen. So normally, to save this person, we require double jump. But I somehow did it with gliding, which is pretty funny, but alright, it's a glitch anyway. So let's try again, this time with the initial plan we had. And now we have stomping white cheese blocks, which are unmurderable. So all we can do is to avoid them. We end the level by rescuing Scooter. Scooter can double jump. So we again make our way to level 3 and complete it. Cookie Girl is saved. Yippee! Back to level 5, we need to collect all the worms. And I don't know what I did here, but I think I broke the game. How do I get out? Please don't fall, please don't fall. Yay, we did it! Level 6, now we have a gun. It shoots melted cheese. It doesn't damage you, but it does block you, which can get annoying pretty quickly. Next, we have this section of moving balloon platforms, which is pretty fun to do. I hope I don't fall. You saw nothing. This was embarrassing. Okay, we murder burgers and rescue James. Fun thing about James, his ability is to push rocks. His murder weapon is a plunger. Yeah, 10 out of 10. So with the ability to push rocks, we move back to level 4 and fully complete it. I'm kinda struggling to collect coins. Look at this amazing Papa Louie skills. If you were playing this game, you will probably fell off these guys, but I didn't. You know why? Because I am a veteran. Afterwards, I used my rock pushing skills to rescue Connor and Greg. Next, we rescue Ninjoy, and her ability is wall climbing. It's a bit weird to handle, but once you get a hold of the jumps, they're pretty fun to do. So far, we are done with 21 achievements, which means 27 more to go. Next, we have to rescue Captain Corey, and we are going with Penny for this one. She has a pretty cool weapon. It shoots blueberry syrup, and since she runs the freezeria, it's a perfect weapon for her. Now that we have Captain Corey, we revisit the level 7 to reduce the population of burger monsters. And I actually use a little trick here of quitting the level and changing to Ninjoy so we can continue from the checkpoint and rescue the female cowboy Peggy. So we don't have to play the level all over again. Now with Peggy's double jumping skills, I completed the coin collecting mission for level 7. Advancing to level 8, this is when the things get a little difficult. Literally, everybody is just trying to kill you at this point. And as you can see, I'm kinda dying. The enemy placement is pretty strategic at this point. Just look at this arrow, it came and hit me out of nowhere. Like, how am I supposed to know there's a mushroom a mile away aiming at my head? So there's an achievement where you have to complete a level using every customer. So I thought we should use Yippee for a crawling mission. She throws cookies and boy she sucks. It is painful. Afterwards I speedran through some missions. I have to admit these coin collecting missions are infuriating. Like imagine you have collected every single coin but you are still missing one. Like you have 99 out of 100. How the hell are you supposed to know where did you leave one? It happened to me a couple of times over the course of this run. It is very annoying. And with that, we have completed every single level and now it's time for the final battle. We have to rescue our boss Papa Louie, who is imprisoned by this mad turnip scientist. This is the guy who started all of this in the first place. He was a pretty easy boss, but wait a minute, he wasn't. He didn't actually die. And now we have to run for our life because killer spikes are after us. Some real close calls later, we actually made it. I had zero expectations of doing this on my first go. He attacks by using barbecue sauce and you just have to hit them. But once he tries to hit you with mustard, you get an opening and by hitting it, you can reverse his attack. And now just jump on him and hit his turnip face with a guitar. And that's it, we beat the game. But wait, we are not done yet. Collecting all the warp keys, aka completing all the missions, unlocks this hidden level. I will talk about this level a bit later, but right now we just rescue Xandra, which completes the full roster achievement. Now Xandra here is probably the most powerful character you can get in this game, and I'll show you in a bit. Right now we have only 16 badges left, and some of these achievements are quite weird, like defeating Sarge with Sarge Fan. No way I'm doing that. But I guess we have no choice. The problem with this is that instead of hitting him once, we have to hit him 4 separate times because this guy's gummy onions are very weak. Like, why the hell are you using them as a weapon? God. Obviously this wasn't easy at all, but somehow, after a dozen of close calls, I managed to beat him. Let's go! Also, I would like to mention that we are leaving the hardest achievement for the last, so stay tuned for endless suffering. Next, we have to kill 50 enemies by ground pounding, so a lot of ground pounding later, we did it. His butt must hurt real bad. Okay, next we need to murder tomatoes as Greg, followed by Scooter skating. Next we play as Ninjoy to take out anthropomorphic cheese. So the 7th level had a lot of these guys, so I kept replaying until we were done. Next I quickly speedran through these two. For this, the perfect level was level 2. Now this next one was a bit weird and stupid and infuriating. We had to kill 50 of these pickle guys by using Prudence. For those who don't know, Prudence uses dog squeak toys as her murder weapon. How the frick can that kill someone? I struggle a lot with this one, so please subscribe. 1 subscribe equals some less pain. Next we had to complete levels using every customer, so I played as the people I didn't use before. These being Clover, she has some moves. Mindy, she has a hairdryer and she's not afraid to use it. Next was Akari, and she probably has the best weapon in this game. 10 out of 10, my favorite. I feel bad for the enemies in this game. Imagine dying because some girl fired her banana bazooka at your face. Next we have Rico. He just throws chili cans, nothing too interesting. Now we only need 5 more. I quickly went to level 6 with Papa Louie to complete the Mustache Monopoly achievement, and upon completing it, I did a little victory dance. Afterwards, I speedran through the first level a couple of times to collect money because apparently, there's an achievement where you have to buy every outfit for every customer. Amongst all this, I figured we should complete the level X by using Xandra. Level X is such a fun level, the fact that it's the last level and it has every enemy you encounter throughout the game. And overall, such a fun design. You can see there are shooting stars in the background. We also have anime girl vomit everywhere. Beautiful. Remember when I said Xandra is the most overpowered character in this game? Just look at her weapon, the X-Wand. It shoots these stars with which you can take out any enemy from a distance. Finally, this game has a weapon which is actually a weapon, not dog squeak toys. Okay, I'm kidding. This game has pretty fun weapons. I love all of them, even the dog squeak toys, not gonna lie. And that takes care of 2 more achievements. Next I bought some outfits, and that is our second last badge achieved. And now for the best one, I saved for the last. We have to defeat Mad Turnip Scientist by using Professor Fitz. The thing that makes this a pretty hard one is because our guy uses beakers as his weapons.
This is your chemistry teacher speaking. Those are not beakers, dumbass. They are called conical flasks.
The problem with these conical flasks is same as the problem with Big Polly's pepper bombs. It's pretty hard to aim them, and I will be very honest, I lost a ton of times on this one. In the end, some luck, and by playing it repeatedly, I knew what not to do, and it worked. And that's it, we have completed Papa Louie 2. This was far more fun than I had anticipated. And to celebrate, we have this little parade, where everybody we saved shows up. Yay! 100%! Let's go! And it took me a little over 7 hours. It's totally worth the time. Like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.